Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I'm so excited to do. It's going to be a new Will I Buy It. This is my series I post every single Wednesday where I chat with you over all the new makeup releases. I talk about what I'm interested in buying or have already bought, what I'm not so interested in buying, and all my thoughts in between. I always link my playlist down below as well as the community playlist, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, before we jump into it, let me show you my outfit of the day, which is pajamas. I have sweatpants from Express, I have my slippers on, and then this shirt. You know, I just thought it was like kind of festive. We're getting closer to Christmas, which is the holiday that I celebrate, and Christmas really snuck up on me real fast, real fast. I sent out a package to my family who lives in Alabama, and I'm just really hoping it makes it to them on time because I didn't send it out until Monday. I mean, I did 2-day shipping, but then it's just been sitting at the post office. I'm filming this on Tuesday. It's still sitting at the post office in Las Vegas, and I'm like, oh boy. So yeah, I don't know what happened. I still haven't wrapped any of Aries' gifts. Gotta get that done so she can open up her Christmas presents on, what is it, Saturday morning? It's fine, everything's fine. I didn't do any filming today on my look, but I will link all my makeup down below. I actually just used the 2 new Auric shadows from their holiday collection, and I combined them together. I used the cream base from the red one, and then I used the topper shadow from the green. And if you like this and you like the Auric shadows, I would maybe stay tuned for the end of this video, because if you haven't seen, Santa Sam is back for another 12 days of giveaways. It started on Sunday. So there is an open giveaway in Sunday's video, in Monday's video, and then Tuesdays is over on my Instagram, which is March Beauty Word. You can find that in the stories, and I always link all of my open giveaways down below. And then there is going to be a giveaway at the end of this video, and you might have just gotten a sneak peek of what the prizes are going to be. So again, all of my makeup will be linked down below. I'm still in my pajamas. It's been a really crazy day. I have been fully immersed in writing my next book, or it's written, kind of like finalizing my next book to go off to my editor. I've also been working on the cover and then just like the marketing plan in general for my 9th novel. I'm gonna be so excited when this comes out, hopefully early 2022. Just kind of depends on how long it takes to go through the editing process. I have been up to my ears in Breely's story, and then also working a little bit on the next book in the series. And you're about to start seeing some like sneak peeks and some teasers from the book. And man, I'm gonna be excited to put it out. So I haven't worn makeup in a hot second. I've pretty much just been by my computer, and that's been about it. And then also trying to get ready for Christmas. One more thing that I want to say before I jump into the new makeup releases, but I am also doing some end of the year sales for my brand, which is by Samantha March. So we finally have gotten a restock of the planners in. I learned that there was a paper shortage around Black Friday, but we finally have a restock on the 90-day Healthy Habits planners. And I am doing a couple different promotions. You can either do buy 3 products, get 1 free with the code BUY3, or you can do just take 30% off any orders of 25 or more with the code HOLIDAY30. That will all be down below. And then there is still free shipping on all US orders. I really wanted to do some end of year sales because I feel like end of year is really popular for, you know, planning our next year, thinking about our goals and what we want, you know, our 2022 to look like. So the link for the By Samantha March products will be down below. Okay, let's jump into the new releases. And let's start off with what I got the most amount of tags on. That would be Natasha Denona. Natasha Denona has come out with a new mini eyeshadow and also a face duo. So I saw Natasha on Instagram start teasing, you know, which of the bigger palettes doesn't have a mini yet. And I was like, which one doesn't have a mini yet? Which one doesn't have a mini yet? I was so excited. I was like, I love the mini palettes. The midi palettes, kind of those mid-size palettes, like the retro, which is right in front of me. Really enjoy these, but I also really enjoy the minis, and I love that they're $25. I just think that it's great. So I was waiting patiently, and then they announced it was going to be the mini Biba palette. So this one has 5 new nude and brown shades with neutral rosy undertones. There's also the Rose Cheek Duo. This is $19, and it has a cream blush and highlighter. These are available now on the website and also on Sephora. I already bought mine. I actually did the pre-order on the Natasha Denona website. I do not do that often, but I did the pre-order and I was like, you know what? We're just gonna get it done with. We're just gonna get it done with. And it did ship today, so I'm very excited about that. And it's saying my tracking is supposed to be here Thursday. I know the post office is pretty backed up, but as soon as I get it, I will have a video doing some different looks with it and giving my thoughts on it. So stay tuned for that because I did already buy it. Like I said, I love the mini palettes. It's like, do I have these shades in my collection? Yeah, y'all. I'm not out here trying to lie to you. Like, yeah, I have these shades. Is this like the most innovative thing I've ever seen? I don't know, probably not. But quite honestly, like, if I got rid of my entire eyeshadow palette collection and just kept my Natasha Denona minis, I'd probably be fine, right? That's never gonna happen because I am a makeup lover. I'm also a YouTuber who talks about makeup. So I'm not going to get rid of my full makeup collection and only keep my mini palettes. But I feel like it could happen. I just love these and I'm probably just gonna keep buying them. I don't purchase every single mini. There are some that just really don't call to me, but this one did. I know that I'll wear it a ton. I love the shades in here. Definitely something that I'm gonna wear. And I did end up purchasing the Rose Cheek Duo also because I'm weak. I don't know what it is that you want me to say differently. I'm weak, and I also really enjoy cheek products. And with the Glam Face and Eye Palette that Natasha came out with, I'm a really big fan of the cream blush and also the highlighter in here. So I was like, you know what, to have this little duo, it was $19. I was like, okay. The mini bronzed, what is it, the mini Bronze and Glow, I love that. I use that product so much. I think that it's a great one. I've recommended it quite a bit, especially if you want something, you know, she has the larger ones of these too, but I love when she comes out with these mini sizes. I was all about this. So yeah, I purchased them. And I might have purchased duplicates for you. So stay tuned. Just wait for it. Just wait for the Natasha video. But I'm pumped. Pumped. Can't wait for it to arrive. First Pat, now Natasha. Charlotte. Looking at you, Charlotte. What are you about to come out with, girlfriend? I also got a lot of tags on this new release from Colourpop, and I have to say, this is looking cute, y'all. So we have new eyeshadow quads from Colourpop. The Stay Jewel collection includes 6 palettes with mattes and shimmers. We have All That Topaz, Citrine, You and Me, and Emerald Away, Really Ruby, Gotta Agate, and Set on Sapphire. Will be available December 23rd on the website. I gotta say that I like a lot of the looks of these. The Emerald Away looks beautiful. The purple one looks really gorgeous too. The Citrine and the Topaz, those look kind of similar, and especially because in this particular photo they are right next to each other, those look actually really similar to one another. I was a little bit surprised by that. But that Emerald Away, I could see myself reaching into something like that quite a bit. I do usually get PR from Colourpop. I haven't yet received these at this moment, but if I do, I would definitely reach for the Emerald one and do a couple looks with that. This is one where if I don't get the PR, I don't think I absolutely have to get it. You know, like I just bought that Biba palette. I just bought the Glam Face and Eye palette. You know, I probably don't need to buy it, but just saying, if it's one of those that I do receive, I would like to try it out, do some different looks with it, and the Emerald one is the one that really catches my attention. But I think those look really nice. Sometimes Colourpop can be a little bit hit or miss for me, but I really thought that collection was pretty eye-catching. More eyeshadow palettes. I see from Colored Raine, they're coming out with the new Botanical collection. So we have 2 palettes for $16 each. There's cream blushes for $12, mini matte liquid lipsticks for $10. My dog is snoring in her cave right next to me. If you can hear anything, that's Aries' contribution to today's video. We have some classic satin lipsticks for $10, lip liners for $10, and also lip glosses for $10. And this is going to be available now. This is a really pretty collection. Colored Raine isn't one of those brands that gets me going a ton, but I think that this is pretty. Is it anything that I absolutely need right now? I mean, no, probably not. The blushes look nice. Those cream blushes, they look really pretty. But nothing that I feel like I absolutely have to have at this moment. So I think that I would pass over that. I see this is Spotted in CVS stores, a new eyeshadow palette, but she's not just a palette, she's a collab. This is Flower Beauty with Charlie's Angels and includes 8 different shades and finishes, and I see coming soon to the website and retailers. So this is interesting because Flower Beauty is Drew Barrymore's brand. Drew Barrymore was in Charlie's Angels. Have I seen Charlie's Angels, like any of them? No, not the full movies, but I understand the concept. Like I know what it is, I know what it's about, but I've never actually seen the movie for myself. I have to say, y'all, I was really proud of myself this weekend. I don't know how I got on this conversation with a friend of mine, but he was talking about a movie and he's like, you know what movie that is? And I was like, dude, I don't watch any movies. I'm probably not gonna have any clue. And he's like, it's with Will Ferrell and he's got a really hot wife, but he doesn't like really care about his wife, but she's so in love with him. And I was like, oh, it was Eva Mendes and the other guy, he like can't believe that he got this really hot wife and the guy doesn't seem to care at all. I was like, I've seen that movie. I have seen that movie. I never see any movies, but I was really proud of myself. I think, what was it called now? The Other Guys? The Other Guys? I think was it Will Ferrell and I want to say Matt Damon, but I know it was Eva Mendes was the wife in the movie. Just wanted to tell y'all because I was real, like I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I knew a movie. I was really proud of myself. Anyways, back to this Flower Beauty. So that's fun, you know, the Drew Barrymore Flower Beauty Charlie's Angels. But the eyeshadow palette to me is just like not very inspired. I don't know. It just kind of looks like, this looks very old school. That's kind of like what I would say. Like it looks like something that would have been released around the time that the movie was released, which maybe maybe that's what's going on there, you know? A little modern. Not modern, a little retro take on it. But looking at it, I wasn't like, yeah, that's gonna be for me. So I'm gonna pass on that. I see some pigments coming out. It says Be Bold Liquid Pigment. These are available online at City Color Cosmetics. So these have a dual ended applicator, one side being a highly pigmented matte and the other side being an intense shimmer. It's $6 each or $22 for the bundle. The swatches on these look absolutely amazing. I don't know if it'd be something that I really need in my collection. Like I really like the Auric shadows, the first ones that they came out with, these now. I really like that whole cream and topper to it, but would I have to add these to my collection? Probably not. The prices are pretty good, but I'm not very familiar with City Color Cosmetics, but maybe if you wanted something like that, or I know Huda Beauty released something really similar to this too at one point, but if you wanted something more affordable, you know, there is an option. I see from Sola Look, we have adding more to their Dirty Dancing collection. This is the Lift palette. This is on pre-order now. It will ship in February. So it celebrates the iconic Lift scene in the Dirty Dancing movie. Includes 3 pressed eyeshadows and 1 pressed pigment in large pans. It's going to be $25 and it is this blue thing here. Dirty Dancing is one of my favorite movies. I don't know if I'm just like coming at you with like all kinds of shocking news today, but Dirty Dancing is by far one of my favorite movies. I think I probably watched it too young at one point in my life because I remember watching it when I was older and I was like, oh, that's what was happening. The same thing happened with Grease. I think I watched Grease too young. I also read The Babysitter's Club too young because I found out some things in The Babysitter's Club that I won't say here because I don't know who you're watching this video with, but I found out some things. Ooh, my mom was mad at me. Does this palette really do anything for me? No, I don't wear the blue eyeshadows all that much. It's probably the color that I avoid the most in my eyeshadow palette collection, so it's not one that I need, but do love me some Dirty Dancing. I see that Tarte is coming out with the new Shape Tape Cloud Coverage SPF 15. This is a transfer resistant formula, delivers up to 24 hours of skin hydration. It's supposed to give a soft focus effect and tape technology. Smooths and blurs imperfections, infused with snow mushroom extract, licorice root extract, hyaluronic acid, squalane, avocado oil, aloe, vitamin E, and castor oil. Wow, that's a lot. It drenches skin in moisture, soothes and brightens your complexion while minimizing the look of fine lines, wrinkles, and pores. It's $39 and it comes with the Shape Tape Air Lift Brush. That's interesting. When I first saw it, I was kind of like, meh, I don't know. It sounds like it's, you know, mostly like a tinted SPF, which I have, you know, I have some in my collection. The before and after photos look nice. Is it something I absolutely have to try right now? I don't know. I feel like maybe if this came out during like the skin tint craze in like spring or summer, I would be much more excited about it. As we get into the colder months, I typically start to do a little bit more coverage when it comes to my foundation. You know, obviously I still wear my SPF every day, but I feel like if this would have released a few months prior or like in a handful of months, I would be more interested. But as of right now, I feel like I want to be more excited for it. I'm just not quite there. I'm not a huge Tarte lover, so that could also be playing into it, but I don't know. Would you want to see reviews on that one? I'm just kind of like so-so about it. Speaking of like so-so, I see that Benefit is coming out with a new primer and a new addition to the POREfessional family. This is the Light Primer Water-Based Pore Primer. Ultra lightweight and breathable water-based face primer to blur and refine the look of pores while ensuring a long-lasting, even makeup application. Okay, so this is $32, or you can get a mini for $13. It says coming soon to the website and Sephora. I don't know, Benefit, I guess they come out with a lot of these primers, and I like primers, and I wear a primer every day that I'm wearing makeup. But it's one of those releases that doesn't get me super excited, and I can't say out of all of the Benefit primers that I've tried, which I think I've tried all of them at this point, there hasn't really been one that I'm like, oh yeah, that's the one, you know? You know what I'm saying? All right, it looks like Fenty Beauty has some new releases. So one of them is, looks to be a new highlighter. All I see right now is coming soon. So we have this highlighter here with a brush. So I don't really have a lot to go off of yet. The Fenty highlighters aren't really my favorite. I've tried a handful from the brand. Not really my favorite, so probably not something I'm gonna be, you know, watching for too closely. And then also coming out is a new Gloss Bomb shade. This is in Heat. No, I lied to you. This is a Gloss Bomb Heat shade. And the new shade is called Lemon Lava. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, what was the difference between the Gloss Bomb and the Gloss Bomb Heats? I don't remember. I remember when the Heat one came out, but for some reason I thought it had to do with the shade, because I thought it was more like an orangey or a red, but I feel like I was not correct in the way that I was thinking. So, there's that. But I did just do my gloss declutter. I've been working through my declutter series, so my gloss collection declutter has gone up. If you want to see it, I can link it in the cards. I've been ruthless with my declutters. If you like seeing declutters, if you like seeing people like Marie Kondo their lives or whatever that is, maybe check that one out, because I really got rid of a lot of my glosses. And I actually did declutter my gloss bombs from Fenty Beauty. So not something that I feel like I absolutely need to grab for myself. The shade looks pretty, but just not something that I think that I need. From YSL, they're coming out with the Candy Glaze Lip Gloss Stick, a luxurious lip gloss stick with vitamin E, hyaluronic acid, and mango oils for medium coverage, lasting visible shine, high color, and balm-like nourishing care. All right, so this is going to be $35 and available January 1st. I have to say, like, looking at the photos of people wearing them, like especially those lighter shades, like the sweet pink, healthy glow plumper, whatever that is, I'm like, I bet that I would like that. Do I need to spend $35 on a lip balm? Probably not. I'm not gonna lie to you, probably not. Will I probably add this to my loves list though? Yeah. And if I'm having one of those days where I'm having a weak moment, will I add it to my cart? I might. Will I get mad at myself? Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely get mad at myself if I buy it, but sometimes we just have those moments. I don't know what else to say. So MAC Cosmetics is releasing their Lunar New Year 2022 collection, Year of the Tiger. So this is going to be limited edition. We have an eyeshadow palette with 9 shades, the Extra Dimension Skin Fetish highlighter, some Powder Kiss lipsticks and liquid lip colors, also a dual fiber brush and a blending brush. So this will be available in January. All right, the packaging is really pretty on all of these, but do I need it? Probably not. MAC is just not one that really calls my attention for quite some time now. The eyeshadow palette looks pretty. That gold in there is a nice pop. You know, the red, I think everything really fits the theme. Like, I think that this is really well done, but is it to the point where I'm like so turned on by it that I need to buy it? I don't think that was the right phrasing that I wanted to use, but I'm also reading a romance novel about people writing a romance novel, and I just feel like that's really where my brain is. Okay, let's just move on. Looks like Sonia G is coming out with a new brush collection. So, and brush holder. So we have the Yuksugi collection. I probably did not pronounce that correctly. Can I say anything correctly? So this is the Beautylish X Sonia G. This is limited edition. So we have the brush set, features 2 brushes, each handcrafted. Let's see, the brushes are topped with silky natural bristles, hand bundled by master artisans for effortless makeup application. It's gonna be $245. There's also the tower, made in very limited batches. Let's see, part art object, part storage box. This exquisite piece is designed to hold your brushes and bring you joy for years to come. That's going to be $550. Will be available December 21st at Beautylish. You know, love this for people who really want this in their collection. I think that that's great. For me, it's going to be a pass. It's just too expensive for me, and you know, that's my personal preference. And one thing that I try to say when I talk about money, or if something seems expensive to me or not, is that we're all different when it comes to that. And you know, one thing that I think is expensive and I wouldn't spend my money on and someone else would, like, we're probably flip-flopped, right? It's vice versa. It's something that they think is too expensive and wouldn't spend their money on, I would be okay with, and all of the things. So it doesn't matter. Like, to me, if someone wants to buy this, that's freaking awesome, and I love that for them. But for me, I would rather put my money into something else that I feel like would personally bring me more joy. So, you know, that being said, it's not gonna be for me, but I don't hate on it. Let's flip that. Let's talk about some new releases from e.l.f. Cosmetics. 2 very different ends of the spectrum here. But from e.l.f. we have some new products. We have their Power Grip Primer for $10. A gel-based skin-loving face primer that smooths while gripping your makeup, so let's give that soft focus effect. Has the hyaluronic acid. I feel like this is very popular with the primers right now. We also have the Super Revitalized Magnetic Mask for $24. So this is the one that comes with the magnetic face mask and the magnet wand. I think I've done that before. I think it was actually e.l.f. that had one of those in the past, and it's just, you know, it's one of those things that's just kind of fun to do sometimes. And it's, you know, quite nice to make an Instagram video about it. People really get a hoot out of that. Do I need either of these right now in my life? Probably not. I don't mind either of them, but not something that I think that I absolutely have to grab for myself. But those are pretty affordable. I see a new mascara coming out from Makeup Revolution. This is their 5D Lash Pow Mascara. Let's see, for dramatic multiplied false lash effect for extra volume, it's gonna be $10 and available December 30th. When I first saw this photo on the Trend Mood page, I was looking just at the photo, and I somehow missed the brand name on the box, and I was looking at it and I was looking at it, and I honestly thought, I was like, oh my gosh, it's that brand. What was it called? Unique? Is that correct? There's a brand that, I don't know if they're still around, but they had like that fiber mascara or something like that. They were an MLM. I'm not sure if they're still in business. I want to say maybe Unique was the name, but I could be wrong. And for some reason, that is where my mind went. Like, that's what I thought it was. And I finally went to the caption and I was looking and I was like, oh, Makeup Revolution. I don't know why. I don't know why that's what I thought of. I'm not a big Makeup Revolution fan, and I feel like I have some of my favorite mascaras that I wear over and over again. So wouldn't be something that I would need to purchase myself. I see from Jouer, they are coming out with the Hydrate and Repair Moisture Mist. It's a soft, lightweight, clean mist that hydrates, refreshes, and preps skin for makeup while protecting skin against negative effects of the daily exposure to blue light. We have pH balancing benefits to help maintain a healthy skin moisture barrier. It's going to be $35 or $20 for a smaller size, and available on January 4th. I feel like I would say, even just like last week, I'd be like, I don't know if I really get this, but I really enjoy watching skincare videos from Pen Smith Skincare. She's one of my favorites to watch for skincare. She's a master esthetician. And I was watching her video on her best skincare of 2021. And there's a spray that she mentioned that isn't like this. They're different things, but it just, you know, kind of got me thinking. But it was it was a spray, and I'm trying to think of which ingredient it was for. I was literally taking notes during her video. But she was saying that it's really good to like spray like on the insides of your mask before you put your mask on, and it can help protect or prevent bacteria and fungi on the face, and then subsequently mask you from wearing the mask. And I was like, oh, you know, that's interesting. And I went to purchase it because that's what Pen makes me do. And you know, I'm on Amazon and I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, so it's just a spray. Like, it's not a setting spray, it's not a finishing spray. You know, I'm thinking makeup. That's like where my mind always goes first. And then I'm like, okay, so what kind of spray is this for skincare? And I'm like reading through everything and I'm going back to her video and I'm listening again. And I'm like, you know, sometimes there are sprays that can help with those little skincare benefits like that. And so as I'm reading this, that's kind of what it's saying to me with this one. Nourishes normal oily combo, aging and dehydrated skin. It has the hyaluronic acid, the aloe vera leaf extract, vitamin E, chamomile extract. So I feel like even last week before listening to Pen and really like thinking about it, I would have been like, I don't really get it. Seems kind of strange. But now I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, is it something that I have to buy? Probably not, but I get it. I see from a pharmacy that they're coming out with a 10% niacinamide night mask, a smoothing leave-on night mask with 10% niacinamide, clinically tested to visibly improve skin texture, refine pores, and support the skin's moisture barrier. This is gonna be $42 and available on December 27th. I really like pharmacy. This, I will say, this looked very different from what I normally envision for pharmacy. I don't know if the purple caught me off guard. It reminded me a little bit of Tatcha, I think. And so I thought that was interesting. I don't really use night masks all that much anymore. I do have a prescription that I have been using and I use that most nights. And then on the nights that I'm not using it, I like to do just a pretty thick hydrating, moisturizing moisturizer because the prescription that I use can be a little bit more drying, and then especially because we have such dry weather right now, I don't want to use something every single night that has too much active ingredients in there for my skin. So probably not something that I need. From Drunk Elephant, they have a new product coming out, the Agloy Martinol oil. I'm saying that all wrong. I'm literally looking at this and my brain is, I think, trying to go faster. My mouth is trying to go faster than my brain. Agloy Martinol oil. Let me just tell you about it. A gentle dose of retinol to clarify, refine, and smooth uneven, blemish, textured, or aging skin. It also evens out skin tone, reduces discoloration, and boosts the skin's natural glow, while ceramides replenish the skin barrier and improve elasticity. It's gonna be $72, pretty expensive. Drunk Elephant usually is pretty expensive, but even for some reason that made me like blink a couple times when I saw the price. Right now I just see coming soon on the website. I believe that I am getting this in PR. I received an email from Drunk Elephant saying that they were sending this along. I'm interested that this is an oil product. I've been trying to use oil more on my skin. I really like the Biossance squalene oil. Again, I feel like it really helps with dry skin, which is like, even my hands, like I feel like I keep rubbing my hands together because I feel like I'm so dry right now, but my face especially is too. But it's retinol, but in an oil form, which I feel like I haven't really heard of that or seen that a lot. I'm kind of curious to try it, yet kind of afraid at the same time, if that makes any sense. But I would definitely test this out. I feel like my breakouts have been pretty at bay recently, but I still have, I mean, I have makeup on, so hopefully you can't see them as much as you could when I don't have makeup on. But especially on this side of my face and on my cheeks, I have some pretty intense discoloration happening from past breakouts, and I would really love to see if I can do something that would make a difference. So I don't know, that might be something interesting to try out. All right, I believe we are almost finished, if not oh, looks like that is it. Let me just double check that nothing got posted while I've been sitting here. I do not see that. So that is everything for the new releases and my thoughts on them. But like I mentioned, I do have a giveaway, so let's hop into that. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I have on the 2 new shadows from Orica from their holiday collection, their Smoke Reflex, and one winner will be receiving your own Smoke Reflex. So again, from Orica, this is Sam Ravindell's brand. We have Reflect and then also Disrupt. And again, I have the red cream base on and then the green topper shade, so I mix them together. But I've done looks, I have one on my Instagram also. I've done both with the red, both with the green. Today I decided to mix them and do something a little wild and crazy, but I am giving away both of the shadows to one winner. So my giveaways I've been trying to make pretty easy to enter. Just make sure that you're a subscriber here. If you like this video, that always does help me out, and just leave a hashtag SantaSam comment down below. That will let me know that you want to enter. And then there is also going to be a link to a form in my description box. You want to make sure to fill out that form, and I do draw the winner from that. So just make sure that you have that filled out. you're subscribed and leave the hashtag SantaSam comment, and that is it, and you'll get entered in to win both of the new shadows from Auric. I really love these. I think that they're so fun. They're so easy to work with. I love the holiday colors in here too. So I'm really excited to gift out those prizes. All right, I think that is everything for today's video. Anything else will be in my description box if I missed anything. But if you enjoyed it, please make sure to give this one a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll see you in my next video.